Hello and welcome. I am a hotel AI expert with extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support, and I am absolutely thrilled to welcome all the students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey today. We are really looking forward to supporting your professional growth in this amazing industry. Now, this explainer is designed strictly for hospitality students and professionals who are looking for practical, real-world knowledge that aligns with actual hotel operations. Together, we're going to explore some high-quality online education, guided by deep industry experience and cutting-edge AI-supported hotel practices. All right, let's dive right in.
The front office is universally celebrated as the face of the hotel. But here's the reality. That beauty is truly only skin deep without the structural support of the back-of-house departments. In the high-pressure, fast-paced environment of luxury hospitality, the stakes are absolute. Think about it. No matter how incredibly warm a receptionist's welcome might be, all that charm means very little if the fundamentals fail. If a guest arrives to a room that isn't ready or an air conditioning unit that just doesn't work, the experience is instantly compromised. To be truly successful, we absolutely must understand the vital interdependence between the front office, housekeeping, and maintenance.
So to unpack that, we're covering 5 essential areas today. We'll start with the symphony of operations, learn the language of room status, review lost and found protocols, tackle managing maintenance and comfort, and wrap things up with strategic managerial leadership.
First up, the symphony of operations, where we orchestrate the guest experience.
I want you to think of the front desk as the master conductor of a highly complex, fast-moving operational symphony. It involves dozens of specialized teams. Coordination is the invisible thread holding that entire guest experience together. The front office fundamentally depends on housekeeping to provide flawlessly clean rooms for arriving guests. They rely on maintenance to ensure every single facility, from high-speed internet to the plumbing, is working perfectly. When these departments operate in silos, totally disconnected from one another, the result is a massive cascade of operational failures. In fact, interdepartmental miscommunication is the root cause of the vast majority of guest complaints. We are talking about severe service gaps, like guests waiting in the lobby for hours on end just because of poor room status updates, or worse, getting checked into a room with a broken heater. Effective coordination eliminates these gaps, drastically reduces employee stress, and ensures that your physical product perfectly matches your service promise.
Moving on to Section 2. The language of room status, and why we rely on real-time data for seamless check-ins.
For the front office to sell rooms effectively, they absolutely must have real-time data on the condition of every single unit in the building. This relies on 5 critical universal codes. It's essentially the shorthand of the industry. First, we have occupied, which simply means a guest is currently registered to the room. Next is vacant dirty, or VD. This means the guest has checked out, but the room has not yet been cleaned. Then we have vacant clean, or VC. The room is clean, but it hasn't been double-checked by a supervisor yet. Fourth is inspected. Now this is the gold standard. It means the room is cleaned, verified, and completely ready for a new arrival. Finally, out of order, or OOO, indicates the room is unavailable for sale due to a significant maintenance issue. Mastering this exact data flow is entirely foundational for your future success at the front desk.
So, how is this specific language actually spoken on the floor? Well, communication of these statuses happens through automated housekeeping reports, which are generated via your Property Management System, or PMS. When a room attendant finishes cleaning, they don't just walk away, they update the status directly, often using the room telephone or a dedicated mobile app. This instantly pings the front desk, alerting them that a room is ready to go. This seamless, real-time transfer of data is exactly what allows our operational symphony to keep moving without missing a beat.
That brings us to our third operational intersection, lost and found protocols, which are absolutely vital for protecting both your reputation and the guest's property. Now, this is an area where coordination between housekeeping and the front office is rigorously tested every single day. When a guest leaves something behind, and they will, it is usually a housekeeping staff member who discovers it. As future professionals, you need to master this very specific 4-step procedure. First, you tag the item with the room number and the date it was found. Second, you log those exact details into your central system. Third, immediately place the item in a secure, locked location. And finally, when a guest comes to claim it, you always verify their identity and log their signature. It sounds simple, right? But the crucial point here is that this strict level of transparency totally prevents disputes. It demonstrates extreme integrity to your guests. In fact, it often transforms what is a very stressful situation for a guest into a moment of extreme, lifelong brand loyalty.
Let's look at the 4th item on our agenda. Managing maintenance and comfort to safeguard the physical product. Listen, maintenance issues. Whether we're talking about a flickering light, a slow drain, or a faulty keycard lock, are the leading cause of negative guest reviews. There's no getting around it. They require urgent, highly coordinated responses, and the front office serves as the critical intake center for these complaints. We generally contrast two types of upkeep here. On one hand, we have preventative maintenance. A true professional manager schedules this proactively during low occupancy periods to completely minimize any guest disturbance. It's quiet, it's efficient. On the other hand, we have unscheduled issues. These are the unexpected glitches during a stay that demand immediate, urgent front office intake and engineering dispatch, usually via a digital ticketing system or a logbook.
And this brings us to an absolutely crucial operational concept: closed-loop communication. You see, it is not enough to simply log a ticket and report an unscheduled issue to engineering. Closed-loop communication is the practice of actively following up with the guest afterward to ensure the repair was completed to their total 100% satisfaction. The specific follow-up is precisely what prevents a minor technical glitch from blowing up into a major, review-ruining service failure. It shows the guest that you genuinely care.
Finally, let's step into Section 5, Strategic Managerial Leadership, and how we synchronize the team.
We are now elevating our view to the managerial perspective. The front office manager is fundamentally responsible for maintaining the health of these vital departmental relationships. And they do this through highly structured touchpoints, working hand in hand with the executive housekeeper and the chief engineer. They hold daily morning briefings to meticulously review the arrival lists. They coordinate highly specific VIP requirements. They conduct joint, cross-departmental inspections of rooms for high-profile guests to ensure absolute, unquestionable perfection. Furthermore, they utilize the PMS to sync real-time updates across all handheld devices, ensuring the entire staff, from the basement to the penthouse, is working with the exact same current information.
And this brilliantly illustrates our ultimate goal. This precise, almost invisible synchronization is exactly what allows a massive, large-scale hotel to feel like a small, intimate boutique. It's that magical feeling where every single staff member seems to know exactly what is happening in every single room. Creating that seamless coordination is the ultimate hallmark of a world-class hotelier. It literally brings our symphony metaphor to its absolute peak.
Which leaves us with a final provocative thought. As students of the Europe Hotel School, and as the future leaders will shape luxury hospitality, how will you step up to conduct this complex symphony? How are you going to internalize these highly structured communication systems and cross-departmental protocols to ensure that every single guest stay is truly flawless? Thank you so much for joining this explainer today, and we wish you tremendous success as you apply these lessons out there in your upcoming careers.